my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and today we're going to be planning in my catch-all planner for the week of December 7th through 13th. I pulled stickers from a lot of different books this week, like a lot of different books, but mainly they're coming from the new winter sticker book, the tiny winter sticker pad. I also have this one, the colorful boxes tiny sticker pad. Pulled some from RongRong every day. I pulled some from Glam Girl. I think I have the old winter sticker book in there. I have a lot of different stickers. And that is because I am making a Hanukkah spread this week because this is the first year I am celebrating Hanukkah with my boyfriend. And you might have guessed it, but there's not a lot of Hanukkah stickers or stickers that really match a Hanukkah theme in any of the Happy Planner books. So I kind of had to pick and choose between a lot of different places. I did find one explicitly, like there were a few more, but they were mainly like tiny little icons or just the word. So there was one full box artwork and that was in the tiny winter sticker pad. So I kind of used this as my inspiration for the spread. There's a lot going on here, but we're gonna make it work. I also liked the silver snowflakes and I just wanted to go with like a blue, white, and silver theme just to keep it classic. So Hanukkah starts on the evening of the 10th. So I want to use my one explicitly like Hanukkah sticker that I pulled on the 10th. And I'm going to put that in this top box. I did pull letter stickers, like silver letter stickers that I already spelled out the word Hanukkah, and I want to put it like across the top here. So I have them here. It could be fun to kind of decorate around them with snowflakes, but I also want to make it functional just because we are at the end of the semester and I just have so much to do. This one is from Glam Girl and I liked it because this is like just like silver dots and it says focus on, and I thought it would be great to have on the weekend because the week following this is when basically everything that I'm working on, like paper-wise, research-wise, project-wise, is due for the semester. So I want to, like, this is gonna be just like a week where I have to work a lot, but also we're just gonna be like spending time together, calling up his family on FaceTime, especially because they don't live around here, and just kind of like, it's a wrap-up week for me, work-wise. I did pull these ones, these like star checklists, page banner things, what have you. There's 6 of them. I pulled them from one of the like seasonal sticker books. I'm sure I could find another one if I wanted to because I have 2 of those older seasonal books. I feel like I'm really only gonna need 5, though it's gonna be such a busy week for me, or like, well, I'm hoping it's gonna be a productive week. So I wouldn't be upset if I had one on every day of the week. I'm going to start placing them and then maybe go look for another one. They are fitted for a classic planner, so they don't fill the boxes entirely. I figured I could use like a colorful box here for something else. Oh, and for colorful boxes this week, I pulled from the RongRong sticker books to get these cute scalloped silver foiled colorful boxes. If I could get like a whole sticker book of scalloped boxes, I would be very happy. So we'll do checklist there. I do want to get some artwork in place, so I'm using this snowflake box, which is from the older seasonal book, and it's just like a nice pale blue snowflake. It was very hard for me to decide like what decorative elements I wanted to use in this, because again, a lot of the like winter stuff is more explicitly Christmas related, or it just didn't match my color scheme, or even if it wasn't Christmas related, it was red and green, and I didn't want to do red and green because this isn't a red and green holiday, and it's actually kind of insensitive to use like red and green when Hanukkah has its own colors. Like conflating it with Christmas isn't actually very appropriate. It's not Jewish Christmas. It's a holiday all of its own, and it has nothing to do with Christmas. So I'm putting some stripes down here, and then this one says Frosty Mornings and Toasty Blankets. And I kind of went for more like stickers that were kind of centered around like a cozy vibe. So this one right here just says bring on the sweaters. It's very just like neutral winter, but also like cozy, like spending time inside with family. So that was kind of my inspiration there. I'm gonna put another one of these checklists right here. I have this sticker right here, and it is from one of the RongRong books, and it says, always believe something beautiful is about to happen. I liked that because it matches like my stars, and it's white and blue, so perfect for my color scheme. And I'm gonna use that one as the one that covers up the note icon this week. Trying to figure out what I'm doing up here. So I have another one of these snowflake boxes, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do it like, it might be better to plan this out on the wax paper ahead of time. So I was thinking I would do it like sideways, and then take my longer box and kind of layer like I was doing with the stickers down below, and then do my Hanukkah letters underneath it. Just because this isn't gonna take up the whole box. So I wanna do something like a little more functional. I like this one. I think it's from the mini everyday sticker book. The mini sticker book actually, like, it's great. How much overlap do I want to do? Like, that much looks good. And I like these longer, like, colorful box stickers because they do fit perfectly within 2 of these big-sized planner boxes. So now I have a good amount of room where I can use my letters that I already pulled to put it there. So I normally like to start with the middle letter of the word. There are 8 letters in the version of Hanukkah that I chose to spell out. There's a lot of different ways to spell it. So you may have seen it like spelled with a C. Do I want to start at the beginning of the word just because I'm gonna have a hard time spacing this out. So we'll start with the H. But you may have seen it spelled with a C, or with different amounts of K's. And that's just because like Hebrew letters get transliterated into English a little bit differently. So there are multiple ways to spell it, but this is the version that I am most familiar with. And conveniently, it's also the version that matches what was on the stickers in these sticker books. So I'm gonna have some room at the end, but I'm thinking like snowflake over in this corner maybe. I actually did a pretty good job spacing this out. Like, if we had 9 letters, it would be like perfectly spaced, but we have 8 letters. So I think we're good with that for now. I do like this snowflake, kind of like this. These are from the new winter sticker book, and they're more like a brushed silver rather than like a foily, I don't know how you would describe it, like a foily silver. And now I realize my mistake in that if I do checklists Friday through Sunday, they're all gonna have to be in this middle row. So maybe I do something that I haven't done in a very long time and just do every single checklist in this spread in the middle row. Like, I always see people doing it where they just like use the middle row, or like, I guess you could do it in any row, but they use like one particular row for just checklists all across. And because I'm doing it this way, I will need to go find a 7th blue foiled star thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in the rest of my checklists. So I've made a big mistake and realized that I only brought one of my seasonal sticker books with me to visit my boyfriend. So we only have 6 of these checklists. And I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this without like making it look weird. So I think what I want to do is peel the one off of Thursday and move that to Sunday, because I know myself and everything I do kind of gets pushed to the last minute, which is Sunday in this case. And then we'll do some like colorful boxes on Thursday. I don't have any classes on Thursdays, and I'm not working my job now that I'm no longer on campus. So mainly it's just independent work time. But also, since it's the first night of Hanukkah, we're gonna do like a dinner, and there will be latkes, and I am so excited because I love latkes. 10 out of 10, one of my favorite foods. So I'm using this one down here, and this is from Year to Shine, and this says Shine Your Light, which I thought was appropriate because Hanukkah is the festival of lights. So wanted to get something in there that kind of hints at that. And then maybe I'll use some like silver foiled boxes in the center. This one is going to be like my Eat Latkes sticker, as if I needed a sticker to prompt me to eat potato pancakes. And mainly for aesthetic purposes, I'm just going to do another one of these. And then maybe I'll put like a skinny box in between them. Again, for aesthetic purposes. A lot of my planning revolves around like what looks prettiest on the page. So like there is functionality to my process. Like obviously I have all these checklists that I'm going to use, but some of it is just like I'll find an activity to do if I put a colorful box down, just because the spread needs a colorful box there. I actually have this skinny box. I think this one will look best to kind of break up all this silver. Even though it has silver in it, the blue ombre looks good. These are from that tiny colorful boxes sticker pad, and they have 1, 2, 3. I normally use them for like top 3 daily commitments. However, I'm going to use one in the sidebar as like top 3 weekly commitments. I do need some stickers for classes. I wish I had colorful boxes in this nice light blue color because I think that would be the prettiest way to do it, but I don't think I have any. Even though they're not scalloped, we're going with silver foiled colorful boxes. This is just going to be like an all over like silver spread. And like if you've been around for a while, you know silver foiling isn't my thing. However, in the winter months, it is permissible. So I have classes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I actually, for Tuesday, I'm going to do it a little differently. The first thing I have on Tuesday is an appointment. So I'm going to put this one there. I believe this Today sticker is from the RongRong seasonal sticker book. I'm going to overlap it with the foiled part of that. And then on Tuesday, I'm actually presenting in my African American Studies class my final research paper, or at least like an abridged version of it. So I want to put something there to indicate that I'm presenting. So I have Don't Forget, and then I'm putting this one that I think is meant for a monthly box. I don't know, I can't tell the difference anymore, but it just says Burr. It's not super cold here, but in the grand scheme of snowflake spread, we're gonna pretend like it's cold outside. Just glanced at my camera. There's a lot of different papers going on around here, and I'm sorry for that if it's kind of distracting to you. We normally end up doing like a movie night either Saturday or Sunday. So I want to put some colorful boxes in here so I can like mark that. Like, yeah, it's the end of the semester and I'm supposed to be doing research and stuff, but you also have to take time to like be with your family and your loved ones, and also to relax, because I know if I'm working like all week straight, I'm not actually doing my best work. I need to like take time to like watch a movie or plan some spreads out, play with the stickers, you know. These are also great for like marking what we're having for dinner, because now that I'm at my boyfriend's house, I don't have to do the cooking for myself. And I'm an awful cook. Well, not awful. I can make food to like stay alive, but he makes food that you like actually want to eat even when you're not hungry. So I like marking the different meals that we have. We've got 2 blank boxes here and everything else has a sticker in it. Trimming one of these snowflake stickers So I'm trying to line this up with the edge of the box just to have like a little decorative touch right here. And that's gonna go up here. Get another snowflake. And because Tuesday is like my big presentation day, Monday is gonna be just like reserved for working on the presentation and rehearsing, because I am like a nervous public speaker. Like when I'm here talking to myself, I mean, I'm talking to myself, so I'm not like public speaking, but I'm better with my words than when I'm presenting. Thankfully, the discipline of art history is like, or like the way we do things in art history is actually to read from a prepared script when you're presenting. So like if I'm presenting a paper, I'm up there like reading the paper word for word. Like I'll be doing an abridged version of it, but I don't have to like speak on the cuff, and that makes me feel a lot more comfortable. Another thing I like about art history is that there's pictures involved. So when you're presenting, they're not looking at you, they're looking at the pictures you have on the screen. So another way to distract people from your terrible public speaking skills. Putting the other half here to kind of fill in this like hole, I think that looks good. I have another snowflake, and I'm just gonna put it by the other half to kind of like make this feel less alone. So I mentioned earlier that my family does not celebrate Hanukkah, but my boyfriend's family does. So this is like my first year like celebrating Hanukkah. So I was at Target the other night. Like I was getting my groceries, because sometimes it's like one of those weeks where you just need to go to Target and like walk around, even though like I don't do a lot of walking around at stores because of the pandemic. But when I'm out getting groceries at Target, like I'll wander through the dollar section a little bit, that kind of thing. Like you can't help yourself. Anyway, I got all of my groceries, got all of my unnecessary Target things that like kind of just jump into your cart and you like get to the checkout and you're like, how did I spend this much money? They have like the one lone like stand in the middle of one of the aisles of all the Hanukkah stuff. And they have this the like most ridiculous, like they have all your traditional menorahs, you know, the ones that look like this. But they had one that was shaped like a dachshund. So like 8 candles down its back and then the like lighter candle on its head, or holes for the candles. And I don't know if I've mentioned this on like in one of my videos before. I'm obsessed with dachshunds. I have like dachshund everything. I want one so badly. Dream of mine for years. Love them so much. So I, of course, send a picture to my boyfriend and I'm like, look at what they have at Target. And check out, get all my stuff like done. Also, I should mention I'm doing my like grocery list over here. It needs some kind of a header, but I'll worry about that in a second. So I send him a picture, like grab all my bags and head out to load my car. So I get all my groceries like loaded, and he sends me a text message back and he's like, you need to go get that. And I'm like, I'm sitting in my car like having unloaded the groceries. I can go back in. And he's like, I just sent you money. You need to go back into the store and get it. And I was obsessed with it, but I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Like, so he sends me money. I run back into Target, like the security guard who's standing by the door like recognizes me and he's like, oh, you're back. And I'm like, yeah, I forgot something. Go get it, like, and now I have it and I'm so happy. There's not enough of these like blue dots for what I want to do. I might have a second one of these accessory books. Yes, second one of these accessory books. So anyway, all of that is to say that we are now the proud owners of a dachshund-shaped menorah, which we will be putting to good use on the 10th. And the subsequent days, so the 10th through the 18th. I feel like 6 of these dots is like enough. It should be enough. We'll be fine. Please don't take up too much of the foiling. And if I have that one up, I can actually move these stickers higher up in the box so that the burr sticker isn't like scraping the bottom of the like box, they can be a little bit higher up. Okay, so they're touching the top edge now, but I think it looks better because it's a little bit more space for this checklist in the middle row. I feel like this is a lot of functional and not as much decorative as I normally have. The only places I'm considering like putting things are like colorful box. And I wish I had like half box artwork. They don't make half box artwork, but if they did, it would look lovely right there. You know what I could do? I could also put like a quote in one of these. Like, really been like skipping out on the quotes. Need more quotes. So I'm in this like older seasonal sticker book and I am seeing that they have some more snowflakes, but they're the blue foiling that matches my checklists. And that makes me happy. I was looking for a header for this. And it's perfect because I have one right here that says to buy. Now to find silver quotes. I'm still in the process of looking for the quote I want, but I found this that I would like somewhere else. So this one just says hashtag daily focus, and I'm gonna put it down here so that I can, as the word suggests, make like a daily focus for this day at least. Because I know like up until Tuesday, my big focus is just getting this presentation done. But after this, or like after the presentation, my focus kind of splits a bunch of different directions and is on like finishing every single paper that I ever wrote. So daily focus is gonna go there. I can't even begin to tell you how many different sticker books I have flipped through to find a silver quote. I'm like really struggling here and I want to find the perfect one because I love how this spread turned out. This isn't a quote per se, but it's from the older winter sticker book and it says holiday cheer with that blue foiling again. And it's just like champagne glasses. And I really like think of this week as like kind of the start of the holiday season. And also like when I get done with Tuesday, I'm trying to justify using this sticker if you didn't get that. When I get done with Tuesday, then it's really like I'm just finishing finals week. So like cheers. I'm gonna hold on to this one on wax paper. Okay, so I'm looking in happy quotes. I have the quote that I like want to use, but it just doesn't match. But it says, when you love what you have everything you need. And I feel like that's just so fitting for like my life at this point. Like holidays and getting to be around family and finishing up the semester, and like no matter how much I complain about like having a lot of work to do, I really do love the work that I'm doing. And as we get into this like holiday season, thinking about like gifts, like we're doing like really small like thoughtful gifts, but like I don't know, I think that's like something I want to keep in mind. So I'm gonna go with it even though it doesn't exactly match, and then maybe I'll do another black quote down here. And then this one is from Happy Quotes, but the other happy quotes. And this one just says, be true to you. And I'm gonna put that down here on Sunday, just to kind of even out having the black quote right there. And I feel like once I start writing in the spread and I write with a black pen, the black quotes won't stick out as much. And I don't think they actually stick out as much as I thought they would. Let's go ahead and get this back onto the discs before I end up with 2 hours of footage that I have to sift through. I don't think you realize quite how much I condense my videos. Like for a catch-all spread, it takes me on average about an hour to make the spread, but my videos tend to be around 20 minutes to 30 minutes. So I'm really cutting out a lot of this like indecisiveness and also like bullet points and stuff. So I do cut them back quite a bit, but I have a lot of footage to work with for this one. So we'll see how long this ends up being. I'm gonna call it good. The black discs actually really help with those black quotes. I like the way this turned out. the blues like work well together and all the silvers, and I got to use a lot of the silver stickers I normally wouldn't use. If you liked this video, make sure you hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner-related content, and follow me on Instagram at CaitlinPlans for after the pen photos as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. So I hope to see you there. Thank you and happy planning.